Hey guys, welcome back. Today we want to bring you the market update through the end of October 2022. As promised, we're going to take a look at the most current data that's available and give you our thoughts on what's happening.
And there's been some pretty dramatic changes, hasn't there?
Yeah, for sure.
So let's get to it.
Let's get to it. All right, so for this market update, we are looking at the data. We're looking at the numbers through October of 2022, and we're actually comparing that to October of 2021. We're looking at the entire Florida Gulf Coast MLS, which covers the area from the greater Fort Myers territory, Cape Coral area, all the way down through Naples and Marco Island.
Yes, exactly. And one of the first stats that we want to go over with you is the median sales price. Median sales price for October 2022 was $605,000, which is a dramatic increase from October 2021, right?
That's right. It's 51.3% higher than last year.
That's huge. Why did it jump up so much? Well, I think as we'll go over, the number of homes that sold is less, and we'll talk about that in a second. But those homes that did sell are probably newer construction homes that didn't have as many repairs. So thus, they're homes that would have been more valuable anyways. The homes that were priced less probably got more damage, and those are the ones that are not selling yet.
Right, they could still have open insurance claims on them or whatever, yeah.
So then let's talk about closed sales.
Yeah, so closed sales. Now, obviously to be expected after a major occurrence like Hurricane Ian, but those kind of dropped off a cliff. So we had 719 closed sales in October of this year as compared to October of 2021. We had a 63.9% decrease in closed sales.
Yeah, there was 1,994 sales in October of 2021. So that's a huge decrease, right? So as we were just saying, Hurricane Ian, how that affected us is that there's so many less homes that are able to be sold right now because they're going through the repair process, fighting with insurance companies, going through all that. And that's just something that we're dealing with. And we'll talk a little bit about more of our thoughts and in summary here in a moment. Let's talk about median days on market.
Yeah, so prior to the hurricane, I think our median days on market was about 14 days, right? We're sitting at about 36 days right now, which is 350% higher than last year, October of 2021. No surprise there, right?
Yeah. I think it's going to be even more dramatic just because 2021 was such a crazy year in terms of sales, prices jumping up as fast as they did. And now we're coming almost to a screeching halt because of Hurricane Ian. So
Sure.
It makes things even more dramatic.
The market was so hot. It was so competitive then. Buyers were selling their souls to buy a home then. And now we're completely opposite of that. Everybody that maybe was even thinking about buying has sort of pumped the brakes after this hurricane. And so if you look at the history of any hurricane in our area, what happens, right? Things slow down drastically for several months because we have to regroup and catch our breath. And then things start to pick up again. And when they start to pick up again, prices increase.
Yeah. So then let's go to list price received. Let's talk about how much can a seller expect to get. And it looks like that came in at 96.8%, which is just a little bit less than what it was in October of 2021, right?
Right. So that's, 96.8% of the asking price they're still getting, even in today's market.
Which, you go back and look at the crazy year of October 2021, they were getting 99% of asking price. And in most cases, or a lot of cases, they were getting over asking price. And so you could see that a 2.3% decrease is not actually that bad of a thing. Next thing I want to talk about is new listings, because there's another dramatic shift there. Look, 1,152 new listings this October 2022. But if you compare that to October 2021,
yes, that's 54.4% down.
yes,
right?
yes. Because in October 2021, there were 2,525 new listings on the market. Just goes back to, not elaborate on it, Hurricane Ian knocked out so many homes that, you know, there's not that many coming on the market, but we also don't have a lot of buyers in the market because they're obviously waiting to see what's happening and things like that. So, which kind of ties into the last stat that I want to talk about, which is the month supply of inventory, or how many months would it take to sell everything on the market right now per the MLS. And as you can see, is this blue line that goes across here, that represents a balanced market, meaning the buyer doesn't have an advantage and the seller doesn't have an advantage. That's right at 6 months. Well, right now we're at 7.4 months of inventory, it says, and look at the dramatic increase. What was it, October of 2021?
Yeah, that's about 214% difference, right?
Yeah, 2.4 months of inventory in October 2021. And now we're at 7.4 months. Again, it's what's happening is we have homes still coming on the market and not very many homes sold. Just to put in perspective, there were like 54 sales in Cape Coral, right? Ground zero, and normally there's 300 or 400 or whatever it is per month. And so that's just a huge decrease in total sales. But yet there's still listings coming on, even though they're not as many as usual.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah, for sure. And some of those properties were already on the market, and then the hurricane hit, maybe they incurred some damage, so they had to go to like a withdrawn status in the MLS, which, guys, is technically, it's not a terminated status. I don't want to get too geeked out on you, but that means that time's still ticking and that property is still counted as being active.
Yeah, so that would mess up with our months of inventory as well.
Definitely going to skew the data.
So in summary, I just want to let you know, like Lona had said previously, just elaborate on that again because it's so important. And that is, we expected these dramatic changes in the numbers, and we expect prices to probably go up, even though interest rates are a little bit higher, because 60% of our buyers are cash anyway. So we're going to see home prices go up over time. And I believe there's going to be a steep increase in sales over the coming months, but you know, time will tell. Time will tell. We'll just, I think the next 30 to 60 days is going to be really telling what's going to happen in our real estate market. I
agree with that wholeheartedly.
So stay tuned. We'll stay on top of these numbers for you. But if you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to reach out to us. Down in the description, our phone number's down there, and you can reach out to us there. But feel free to like, subscribe, drop a comment.
Yeah, all of those.
Or share it with somebody if you find it useful. I'm Doug Lugers.
I'm Lona Lugers.
Thanks so much for watching.